Hi, so with this video I'm going to show you how to use student profile tokens. So when you're in Sanico Connect or a student enters into Sanico Connect, every student gets a unique profile. The system will make a profile for that student. So Bill has a profile, Sandra and our friend Sensei. There's everyone has their own profile in the system. And that every profile is given a token, so it's like a identifier. And here, for example, here's Bill's token right here. Okay, and then you see Sandra has her own token as well, completely different than Bill's. So basically, it's a behind-the-scenes profile that's made for each student that enters your session. Okay, so why is this important? So when for example, if I'm Bill and I'm your student, and I join, and let's say I have a Chromebook, and I use my Chromebook every day. It's my Chromebook, nobody else uses it, it's my Chromebook. So the first time I click on the link to join the session, the Sanico Connect system will ask me what my name is. And so I type in my name and I enter it, and then I enter into the teacher's classroom. Okay, so let me show you, I'm going to show you what Bill looks like here. So I'm going to drag the student over. Okay, so this is bringing the student. Okay, so what we see here is this is Bill's Chromebook. And Bill had logged into my session, and this is what Bill sees right here. Okay, sees the home, the exercises, the files, and over here, if Bill wanted to take a copy of his own profile token, it's good that Bill has a copy of that. And I'm going to tell you why that's good and that's important. Let me set this aside again. So let's say one day Bill's Chromebook breaks and he wants to use a different device. And so he clicks on the link and the system says, all of a sudden now it asks him his name again because it doesn't recognize that device that Bill is using. So Bill tries to type his name and he types Bill Dash. The system says, sorry, there's already a name being used. That name's already being used. So now Bill, the student, is a little bit puzzled on what to do. What should I enter? How do see, the student doesn't know exactly what to type. So maybe you might get a different name. He might just type Bill-1 or something like that. And then the next thing you know, on the teacher screen, the teacher will still see Bill Dash being offline, but he'll see Bill-1 being online. So now, unfortunately, you've got two profiles being created for Bill Dash, okay, which is not what you're going to want. So how do we avoid getting two different profiles of the same student on our screen? Okay, so that's where the profile token comes in. So I'm going to take a copy of Bill's token. Okay, so I'm going to take that. I'm going to copy it. Okay, so now I'm going to disconnect Bill, and he's going to go offline. You'll see that in a moment. Okay, so Bill is now offline. So I'm going to show you how to use the profile token properly. Or I'm going to show you how to use it incorrectly first, and then I'm going to show you how to use it properly. So I'm going to have to open this up here. Okay, so now I'm creating, let me set that aside a second. And I'm going to get a copy of, okay, so now here's the student. The student is going to try to enter the session. Okay, you see it wants me to type my name. It doesn't recognize me because I'm using a different device. So it wants me to type my name. If I type Bill Dash, it's going to tell me that name already exists. Please choose a different name. Okay, so here's where you're going to want to use your token. Okay, so I'm going to set this aside. I'm going to go back here to Bill and I'm going to copy this to my clipboard. Okay, so now I'm going to show you what a possible mistake a student might make. So what a student should do is click on Use Your Token. What I have seen some students do by mistake is, unfortunately, they will paste that token there, and then they will hit continue, just like this. Unfortunately, that's incorrect. They're going to, the system's going to say, please allow to use your microphone. Say okay. Please allow to use your camera. Okay. It's going to go through the testing. Now I will be in the teacher session. I'll show you that in a second here. As soon as I can click OK here, OK. And you'll see I'm in this teacher session. But what did we do? We created, instead of putting, so now the teacher sees this. So now, okay, so that was incorrect, right? We got Bill Dash, and this is Bill Dash too, but the teacher has no idea that's Bill Dash. And we don't want multiple profiles on the screen because the student put the token number in the namespace. I'm just telling you this because I've seen some students do that by mistake. So if you see this show up on your teacher screen, that's what happened. So unfortunately, the student's going to have to start over. So we have to, we're going to eliminate that profile from this group. So we're going to remove from session here at the bottom. Remove from session. Okay. So, okay. So now I'm going to show you how to do it properly. All right. So let me copy the link once again. Let me open up another guest page here. So now the student, once again, is going to go here, try to enter the session. Again, we're looking at the student screen right now. And it says it doesn't recognize me. It wants me to enter a name. Let me set that aside for a second. Let me grab this student token profile. I'm going to take a copy to the clipboard. Okay, so now here's what the student needs to do. If the student doesn't have his profile token, you can get it just like I got it there and send it to him via some message system. And the student has to click on Use Your Token. Okay, and then they paste it here. And they check their token. And it says, hey, we found Bill Dash. Is that you? Yep, that's me. So I'm going to change to this previous profile. And it says reload your page. I'm going to reload. And now the student should show up as Bill Dash. It says continue. Now it's going to check my microphone and my webcam again. It wants to allow to use the microphone. That's, you got to tell your students, make sure you allow to use that microphone, and to allow to use the camera. And the system's going to test it out and make sure that you're using the right devices. So that's okay. And now that's the student, and this is now the teacher, and you see the student is in the classroom correctly because they used their profile token. Okay, just as a reminder, the profile token is found here. For the teacher, if a student forgot to get a copy of their profile token, you can give them a copy of it by clicking that. When a student is in the system, I recommend that you tell them to take a copy of their student token and keep it in a safe place. They could label it as the Sanico Connect student token, and keep it in a safe place that they can use, and that way you're not creating many multiple profiles on your interface, which is something you're not going to want to do. And this happens because in Sanico Connect, we do not require the students to create a username and profile and password. Okay, so that's, I believe, has to do with security reasons. So there's no username and password on the student end, so that's why the profile token is there to be used in these type of situations. Okay, thank you for watching.